This is how I shift my mindset to make millions of dollars trading. And that's right, I had to shift my mindset to be able to get to the point where I'm at today. And I'm gonna walk you through exactly what my process was. Now, the first thing that I actually had to stop doing, this is gonna sound crazy, is I had to stop trying to make money. Trading in the grand scheme of things has nothing to do with money. It's a process. And whenever I stopped trying to make money, I started trying to protect my money, everything changed. And that's so important, especially because you're gonna go into the market every single day. And if you're trying to make money, if that's the first thing on your head, you're gonna take trades that aren't there. You're gonna do shit because you're bored. Let's say you lose some money, you're gonna get more on tilt because your main goal today was to make money. So if you're down, you're gonna try to take extra trades to make up for what you just lost. And you have to understand that trading is a long game. You have to survive. You have to be in it for the long run. So if every single day you're going to the market and you're trying to make money, right, it's not gonna work because there's not gonna be opportunity every day. There's not gonna be trades every day. You're not gonna have a setup every single day. Now, you have to understand that trading is a process-driven force. You have to be process-driven. You have to have a plan in place, and your main goal for every single day is to follow that process. You're looking to make profits every day. And if you don't have a plan, if you don't have defined rules of number one, that's your problem, right? Every single day I go into the market, my main aim for the day is to make my process succeed, right? To do everything I'm supposed to do, follow every single one of my rules, every single condition I need, know my edge and follow it. I'm not looking at the market every day trying to make profit. I'm looking to see if this fits according to my plan. This is part of my process. I can do this. And if you do this consistently, right, you start to understand that money in trading is not linear. You'll have drawdowns. You have days when you don't make money. So whenever you face those losses, you understand that it's part of the process. Why? Because you're trading the process. You're not trading the profits, right? That's why so many traders can't take losses. They can't take one L a day. They get upset. They get depressed because they're driven by profits, right? They don't know that them doing exactly what they're supposed to do every single day is what makes the money come into your life, right? Money is a byproduct of trading. It's not what trading is about, right? Trading is about a specific process, about probability, about numbers, about your win rate, and about risk management. And if you have all those things in check, money will come. Money will be a byproduct. And it's super important. Money does not define your skill. Money does not define how good you are at trading. It's all about your process, guys. So stop trying to chase those big gains. You're in it for the long haul, right? You have to survive. And if you're risking too much money, blowing a bunch of accounts, if you're relying on trading for your income, right? Another thing we're going to touch on, you're not going to be in it for the long game, right? You have to think 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead. If I risk this every single day, if this is my process every single day, will I be in the game for 5 years? Will I be in the game for 10 years? And that is the goal. And that brings me to, please don't rely on trading for your income, and especially if you've never made money from trading before. Honestly, if you don't have a 1 year strictly green P&L, don't quit your job, bro. Don't quit your job. Stick with your job, trade on the side until you have some consistency, because the pressure that relying on trading puts on you is actually insane, right? You have to go into the market every single day. Fuck, if I lose money this week, I'm not gonna eat, right? Fuck, if I don't make money this week, I can't pay my rent. And that pressure, again, will make you take trades you shouldn't take because you need the money. You're thinking about the money. So do not rely on trading for your income. And this ties me back to the being in it for the long haul, right? You don't want to risk that much money, guys. And this is super important. You can have a bad streak, you can have bad weeks, you can have bad months. And let's say you go on tilt and you're blowing your account. Where is your long-term perspective? Trading is all about long-term perspective. And if you keep blowing accounts, you keep risking too much money, A, you're probably just trying to get lucky and make a quick buck, but B, this is something you want to do for 5 years, 10 years, forever. This is something you want to use to replace your life. This is something you want to use for freedom. So the longevity is super important. Risk a tiny amount, as small as it can possibly be, because consistency is key, not the money. Again, I'm going to repeat that a lot. You have to know your edge. You have to know exactly what market condition makes you take a trade, what your entry criteria is, what your price levels are. You have to know your edge, and it has to be super defined, where every single time you step into the market, you're going to look for shit and you're going to see shit that isn't there. Right? And this will tie in very heavy to learning to sit on your hands, right? If you know your edge by definition, right? And if you don't see your edge, it'll be a lot easier to sit on your hands. I know many traders who struggle not taking trades out of boredom. And the number one reason is they don't have a defined edge, because if you have a defined edge and you don't see it, right? You have no issue not taking boring trades you shouldn't be taking. And it's so simple. No setup, no trade, patience, pay, and will always pay. You have to detach from win losses. You have to be attached to the probabilities. Think in probabilities. Don't think about making money or losing money. One trade won't make you. One trade won't break you, right? For me, I risk so little that I could lose 10, 20, 30 trades in a row, and it has no effect to me at all because I know the probability. You can flip a coin 10 times in a row, and you might land on head all 10 times. You flip that shift 5,000 times, it's a 50-50 chance, right? It goes closer and closer to 50-50 the more and more times you flip the coin. That's what trading is. It's about probability, right? So don't get mad about a trade. Don't get excited about a win, because don't get upset about a loss, because in the grand scheme of things, 1 trade, 10 trades do not matter. A big thing is also controlling FOMO, man. Control FOMO. You see other traders make money today. Well, they probably weren't trading your strategy. They probably had an entry criteria. Their structure was met. Everything they had to see was there, so they made money. You trade a different strategy, so you don't make money, or you lost money because it just wasn't your day. And that's how it is. FOMO kills and will kill your account. Just because you see somebody else making money does not mean that you should also be making money that day. There's plenty of different strategies out there. If you kind of play into the roller coaster of trying to chase those profits because you see all your friends making money, you see this guy making money, this guy making money. I see this every day, right? I'm in a trading Discord. I see these people make money. When I lose money, I make money when people lose money, and I know it's part of the process. I don't care about the money. My strategy was there. My plan was met. I lost money, win money, don't care what happens. I did what I was supposed to do, and that's it. And honestly, when I see people on my Discord, I'm more excited about their small losses. If you keep having small losses, that pumps me up more than seeing your big wins. If I see you having consistently small losses, I know you're on the right path to success. And don't be afraid to take breaks. Don't be afraid to walk away when you feel emotional. Don't be afraid to take a week off, a month off. If it's not your day, right? And if you keep having bad weeks, right? What I personally do is I size down significantly after a bad week. But don't be afraid to take a break and get your mind right, because if your mind's not right, if something's on your mind, a relative died, your girlfriend broke up with you, your dog died, whatever it is, that will affect the charts. And guys, I can't stress this enough. Make sure you review weekly. Review every single one of your trades every single week. Don't ever stop learning. The market is constantly changing. You have to be able to adapt. Study your charts, study the new charts, backtest data, and see if you can adapt to current market conditions. If things work today, it might not work tomorrow, so always be adaptable. And please guys, staying in shape is super important. Stop eating sugar, work out, go for a walk, watch your diet, drink a lot of water, man, because if your mind is not there, if your body's not there, your mind's not there. And if your mind's not there, that will affect the charts. You don't see too many traders who are out of shape, right? There's a big reason for that, because how you are as a person, how you are in life in general, how you treat other people, how you manage your diet, how you exercise is super, super important, and it will translate over to the charts. Everything you can do outside of the charts will come back into the charts. If you're not a good person, you won't have a good time on the charts. And please guys, focus on longevity. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The aim of the game is to stay in the game long enough to see a profit and to let probability play out. If you guys enjoyed this type of video, make sure you leave it down in the comments below, along with any other questions you have. And if y'all want a free course on my strategy or to join my free trading community, I'll link it down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you on the next one.